This is WizardShack. It's a podcast of sorts. So they say.
So you've had a weird day? I've had a weird day too.
Well, abnormal.
Abnormal. Oh, you had that fucking course.
Yeah, I was doing those courses, but
that shit was fucking strange.
I didn't have to do them today. I didn't really get it over with because eventually there was like a due date for it. So
okay.
But
I see. You had to get it done by a certain time.
Yeah, also like they were sending me these emails every single day saying you still haven't done this yet. You still haven't done this yet. So it's like, okay, I just want to get it over with.
Oh, so they're trying to get you
but
in there.
It took like 2 fucking hours. And
Jesus.
I had it on +2 speed, like every video. So it was like I had the sound off, and I was just hoping I could like bullshit my way through a lot of the quizzes and tests and stuff to get through it. But when we got to like the workplace harassment stuff, it was like this test on microaggressions.
Oh, you can't say
and
that.
I took it 3 fucking times, and I didn't like all the answers. Questions were like so fucking ambiguous, and like I don't know what to say. I don't know who I'm offending at either point, and it was like a fucking minefield of just.
Well, speaking of microaggressions,
shit,
they talk about old age, like Aaron Rodgers here. They talk about that, like ageist. They talk about ageist stuff.
But also, we've had these auditors in the past couple of weeks, and today they went to Asbury Park because everyone told them it was like sort of like a place to go, big tourist attraction. They're from like the Midwest.
Oh, they think it's like a place to go until they know like
it's toast and
grimy as fuck.
Brought us back a bunch of food.
Okay.
But before you could eat the food, there was like a sign-in sheet waiver where you had to put your name and the thing that you picked to eat. Because I guess if like somebody got sick or choked, they didn't want to be liable. I was like, this is so fucking
consent form.
This is so fucking strange. I don't even want to bother because a lot of the shit they were giving us, I didn't really care to partake anyway. But have you ever had something like that where you had to sign a waiver to eat food?
Never. How do you think about this whole Rodgers situation? What do you think about it? I think it's retarded. It's funny how people are bidding over this guy who's like a borderline nursing home level here for NFL.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch him run last year, he looks like he's got his stats aren't terrible. I looked at his stats. I was like, oh, okay. It's funny how his stats look a lot better than it looked. Like, that's funny about NFL is like his stats look better than he did. Like, look at his stats. 63% completion is pretty good. Almost 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns. It's more than any Giants done in the last couple of years. 11 interceptions. You're right. That is not that bad.
No, I know. Look at that rating. The QB rating is really good. Like it's not bad, but it's like, but I don't remember feeling like that when I saw.
Look what he did in 2020, 21.
Yeah, no. Let me go back to that. Yeah. He had a fucking.
He didn't even crack 10 interceptions for the whole year.
And he was old then too. Like that's the thing is like.
And this isn't even showing his rushing yardage because he used to run a lot.
That's kind of where I'm like.
Not a lot, but like a good amount.
For borderline, like I mean, I'm a Giants fan and like.
Oh, I don't want them to win. I want them to lose.
I don't think they're gonna win with them. Look at the Jets. They didn't win.
The plan with the Giants right now is just trade back in the draft, build up like
you should trade. They're not going to do this.
Pieces and try and ride out the Eagles and Commanders being good because those teams are like light years ahead of them from being competitive.
It's funny because I was talking to today with the inspection. I was talking to my real estate agent's a Cowboys fan, and the inspection guy was an Eagles fan, and they were just kind of like balling on me, where it's like, oh yeah, what are you guys going to sign? What are you going to sign Emmitt Smith next? Or like, like everyone's making fun of this whole Rodgers thing. But look at that fucking stats. Those stats aren't bad. Really aren't that bad.
Well, he had Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson to throw to.
Yeah, but look at fucking the Giants. You're going to have you can have neighbors to throw to. Keeps getting open. Like he's gonna get open. I think your completion rate goes up. Your touchdown shit might not. That'll go down.
Well, you mentioned one person.
I mean, it's basically one person for the Giants on the one side, right?
Yeah.
Who else
So
is there?
if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm just triple teaming that piece of shit until he gives up.
Yeah, but I guess it's interesting because it looks like the Giants have the best offer into the Rodgers, which is terrible.
Well, he's already there because of being on the Jets. So.
He's got a $10 million house in Montclair.
Russell Wilson.
You want to get rid of a $10 million house? That easy?
Move, and also the Steelers just brought back Mason Rudolph. Did you know that?
Yes, I saw that. But also Russell Wilson right now. All right, this is actually breaking news. Russell Wilson has not left the Giants facility since he was there today. He's been there all day. Look at this.
Is he doing a Subway commercial?
No, he's been there all day to negotiate with the
Giants. You got to show that, by the way.
Oh, his Subway commercial?
The Danger Witch?
Oh, I forgot about that. I know what you're talking about. I just forgot about it.
I mean, he's got more than that. He's got like a video where he says, every superhero has their alter ego. Mine is Mr. Unlimited.
There, I got it. I think this is what you're talking about, which is embarrassing.
Yeah, I've seen this green
screen.
Wait,
it's funny we talk about football. We got 148 viewers. That's interesting.
I've seen this clip green screen and reused like a million different times.
There you go.
And a lot of times they use the scene from that Batman movie with who was playing the Joker that he died?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Let's see this.
That movie, they're both fighting over Maggie Gyllenhaal the whole time.
Oh yeah, that was my whole problem.
What the fuck?
I was always well, no, it was basically just the Joker didn't want her.
It's not even the two of them. It's Batman, the Joker, and then Two-Face, who's played by Aaron Eckhart, are all fighting over Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Meanwhile, they should have been fighting, like the Imaginarium, Dr. Parnassus. They should have been fighting over that girl.
Yeah, but she can't act.
No, she's a model.
Lily Cole.
Yeah, model.
She's just like a British model that Terry Gilliam probably.
She looked good on camera.
I'm pretty sure he lives there because he did all the Monty Python shit.
Yeah, no, I think he stays there. Yeah. But here we go. Let's see this. I haven't seen this in a long time. Is this 2-3 years old? Let's see this.
Hey, you want to split this Subway sandwich?
No.
It is my signature sandwich. It's called the Danger Witch, and it's dangerously good. Be careful, though. It's spicy.
Someone had to coach him through this.
You ever done anything dangerous?
Like sign to the Giants? That's dangerous.
Jeez. That is dangerous.
I've
I've done something like that, too. I won't tell anybody. Listen, one time... Never mind. That's too dangerous. Anyways, my Danger Witch, it's only in the vault.
Wow, he couldn't even take an improv class from like 2 hours.
I feel like this is one of those things where the guy directing just got paid a bunch of money. This was the first or second take and just said, "Fuck it, let's just get out of here."
Yeah, that's exactly. It feels like we're gonna do 2 takes and we're done. Okay, that's probably what they probably he's got a rate. He's got a rate, and it's like we're gonna do this for 30 minutes and we're done. What do you think about these other signs lately? What about the Cooper Kupp thing? I like that. I like that he's not on the Cowboys.
Well, it's a good location.
I like that
because they got rid of all their other wide receivers other than Jackson Smith. I don't want to say his last name because we could get
you'll get
shut down for that.
Yeah, that's not I feel bad for all those announcers. I got to talk about it.
It's going to depend on whether or not Sam Darnold is actually good or he just benefited completely from the Vikings quarterback system, which is probably what happened, given Nick Mullins threw for 400 yards in a game for them, and Kirk Cousins was a borderline All-Pro and looked completely fucked once he left there.
But he could be, honestly, Kirk Cousins is either going to the Steelers, Giants, or Browns. So
I haven't seen shit on him. I feel like the Falcons are
almost
forced to keep him for some reason.
No, I think he already got released, didn't he? He's released. He got released on Wednesday.
Oh, Kenneth Gainwell's on the Steelers? I didn't know that.
Dude, that's what I want to talk about. Like, look at how the Eagles just lost all these players.
Yeah, but Kenny Pickett, I don't think you really need to even list him there.
No, and you don't need to list it, but Slay, Sweat, Rodgers, Milton Williams, Sauce Gardner Jr., Johnson, whatever. I mean, all these. I don't know. I feel like they're not going to win again. I'm gonna say it's obvious.
Realtor?
Speaking of that, yeah, he said the same thing. He's a Cowboys fan.
Oh,
which was he was talking about Dak Prescott having the best year. I was like,
whether you told him to be antagonistic or just point out that he has a chance, it benefits either way.
I just don't think the Eagles. I mean, they won, whatever. I just don't think they're gonna do it next year. Probably not. I know. It's gonna be
whatever. You say it like it didn't happen.
I mean, they won, but like when you're losing like this much on your defense, you're not doing it again.
The last 2 out of the last 10 years.
1 out of the last 5.
They won with Nick Foles.
Oh, that was long ago. That's like you're going back 10 years ago.
I said 10.
Yeah, but that's
a big fucking deal to win 2 times in 10 years. Some fucking franchises have never won a single Super Bowl ever.
Well, how about those Bills?
See, you're such a jaded Giant fan. Like the fact that Eli won 2 in that time period is like, oh, whatever.
It's also weird if Rodgers signed.
Are these mouth breathing?
Oh yeah,
troglodytes who they've never won in the last 40 years, and they still show up like it's going to happen. You know?
Oh yeah.
They don't realize there's certain markets that the league wants.
Oh, that's the thing is, I kind of think like the New York market doesn't have to win. It's a betting thing. They don't have to fucking win. They're gonna make money regardless.
That's a good.
People bet on them,
and that's why they don't bother.
They don't have to win
a lot of times because
yeah,
whether they win or lose, these fucking fat fuck bus loaded Disney type motherfuckers are gonna show up every other weekend just to bring the kids along. Spend $300 on food and bottled water.
Oh yeah, they're fucking in the New York market. It could be fucking Europeaners who want to see a fucking game, but the whole Slayton thing is fucking. I've been looking into it. It's fucking fucked up. By the way, they basically gave Slayton what Barkley wanted. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, I saw that meme several times.
It's fucked up. But you know what? I'm honestly like I can't hate it for Barkley because it ended up working out for him. So. And Barkley. Barkley's not going to fucking.
The Eagles are not going to win that.
But Barkley's not going to do that 2,000 yards again. That's done. That's it.
No, I know, but
yeah, that was it.
This motherfucker gifted the Eagles a Super Bowl.
He's going to have 1,000-yard year next year,
and he's from Buffalo. You should know better, asshole.
Yeah. No, he doesn't like running backs. But no, I guess it's just like a position. It's a position pay. Like if you're a quarterback, you're a receiver, you make a lot of money. You're running back, you're kind of fucked out of shit.
I feel like they're gonna end up in the Bears.
Yeah, no, they are
5
It's not
years ago complex. They should have fired these 2 assholes. The Giants are not going this year and just cut the fucking umbilical cord and said, you know what, we're going to get a new GM, a new coach who wants the same pick as the GM does instead of this will they, won't they shit over and over again. Like that fucking Always Sunny episode where they're at that weird, Bizarro bar with those giant drinks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with the big Hawaiian drinks. Yeah.
I don't know if we could show that, but
I know what you're talking about, though.
It's something strange been going on in my algorithms where Always Sunny.
I think the season's coming back soon.
It's being repurposed over and over again. Like somebody had a D is one of the best physical comedians thread, and I was watching all the clips. Like, yeah, man, like that one clip where she's tries to steal shoes from that shoe store and slams her head on the side of the car.
Yeah, no, she's great in the show.
It's fucking amazing. And it doesn't look like a stunt double. And it doesn't look like she even faked it that well. I think she just took the hit and probably suffered a concussion from doing that.
And even the other show she did, The Mick, was pretty good. Wasn't bad.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
The show was pretty
Like
good.
a nanny.
The guy who's in it is really funny. He's in the Righteous Gemstones season 1. That guy's fucking hilarious.
The older son.
He's like her boyfriend or something. But then in Righteous Gemstone, he's like the guy trying to steal
They have
the
a new
money.
season coming up, or I think
It's out right now.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the first episode.
I
But
saw the trailer, and they're like flying around on these jetpack things,
Yeah.
like
I haven't seen it
aqua
yet.
jet things, and then they have prayer pods, which
Yeah,
are like
I saw the prayer pods. Yeah.
they look sort of like Japanese sleep pods mixed with those little like rooms people make
Like
where
suicide
they
machine.
float in a bunch of dollar bills on air, and you have to grab it all.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that shit. I saw
What was
strategy
the
on that.
show they did.
You gotta take your
before
shirt
this
and
with
like
the
huff it over.
2 teachers. Fuck.
Vice
Vice
principals.
principals. That shit was pretty good.
No, that shit was like way too good. Way too good. But it's perfect.
The
'Cause
part where
they
they
did 2
sneak in her
seasons.
house and like wreck the whole fucking thing.
Yeah. That
was so
show was
amazing
way
and
too good.
cathartic because she was such an annoying bitch the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Like too much of that show kind of like relates to what I want to do now.
No, yeah, I agree. All right, so let's go through these. All right. So Sterling Shepard staying with the Bucks.
Really good for him, man.
Yeah, no, he got a cheap ass contract. Look at that.
He's a good little slot.
That's why I think the Giants wanted. That's why the Giants wanted to keep Slayton, by the way, because of Sterling Shepard. That's why they kept them.
Slayton's not a slot wide receiver.
No, but I think they just didn't
Wandale
want.
is.
They didn't want to give up a guy that was like a team player,
Who's
locker room
Jeremiah
guy.
White
All
guy? I
that
never heard of that
bullshit.
motherfucker.
Let's see. Dante Flowers staying. He signed a year.
Wait, what site are you on for this?
This is all the transactions that happened today. You can upload. Let me see if there's anything new.
Spot track.
Nothing, so. Yeah, all right. Cooper Kupp, obviously we know that. That's probably the big sign today. Kareem Hunt is staying with Kansas City 1 year.
That piece of shit still fucking
shit.
trucking.
I've
never heard of this guy.
The Fowles guy saw this today.
Falls.
Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
a crazy name. It feels like some like AI generated chat GPT. Like, computer, give me a black linebacker, age 27.
Okay, because Kristen Kirk, that's a big one. Kind of. Wow. All right, so the Texans are getting Christian Kirk. That's actually pretty nice. I like that.
Yeah, but did
Better
you
than
see
fucking-
that they traded away their entire offensive line? They're gonna be
No.
fucked.
They didn't do that good with their offensive line last year.
I know, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
getting
It's like
sacked.
they were already bad. Well, maybe they got rid of them because they were bad. I don't
It
know.
could be that. I mean, I think they're
I just know this. I am never fucking drafting CJ Stroud again in my life.
He's not. He wasn't. You never know, though. You never know. Every year's different.
No,
Miles
fuck
Sanders.
him, because he totally. All right. Children
Miles Sanders
walk
to
away.
Dallas. By the way, what do you think about that?
Children walk away. I don't want to draft a black quarterback who doesn't run. Okay, like I'm not doing it.
Well, if the Giants get Cam Ward, what do you think about that?
I
don't
think
run.
they need to lose for the next 5 years.
You want Sanders? You want Sanders to run around? He runs
It doesn't
around.
matter who I want. It matters what Malik Neighbors want.
Oh, they're
And his 8-inch
drafting.
nose.
They're drafting a quarterback, which is sad. They're going to draft one of these guys. That's without a doubt. I know. We all know they should trade back, but they're
I
not.
don't care if
gonna
they
do it.
draft him. I just don't want them to trade up for them.
They're gonna trade up for him.
Where'd you see that?
Well, because the Titans probably will not draft a quarterback, but they're threatening it. They're threatening it to try to have the Giants trade up. That's what they want to do. They want to act like, oh, we're going to
They
take a
don't
quarterback.
draft one. Who do they have? It's Will Levis still.
They're going to
Maryland
probably,
guy?
honestly, the Titans are going to probably take whoever's left around here. They're probably going to take Cousins, Rodgers, or Wilson. That's what they got. They're
Did
gonna
you know
take
that
them.
Will Levis has a contract with Hellman's Mayonnaise?
He looks like it.
No, there's like a commercial. Look
He
it
looks
up.
like he would.
Look it up because I need like a couple minutes up. I gotta.
Hellman's Mania. Wow. All right, I'm gonna
I
find this
gotta
out.
water
I
the
got it.
plants.
That's gross. All right, this is a minute. Okay. Seriously? Why
Yeah,
did these?
During the
What the fuck?
draft, he
Why
said
did they do
something
this?
about him dipping like bananas into he said he like dipped bananas into mayonnaise and ate them with the peel on or some shit like that.
Is this real life? What the fuck?
All right, I'll be back.
All right, let me play this trailer here.
Mayotivations with Will Levis. Mayo team, make haste, and your dip bring out the best taste. Num num. Mayo delicious dip be served hot, while your quarterback plays it cool. Impressive. Mayo dip be creamy, and your quarterback dreamy. Oh, hey. Mayo game face be as vicious as your buffalo chicken dip is delicious. Mayo game day be delicious.
What the fuck? What the fuck? They're really trying to. I got some lightning overlay. Look at that. Oh wow, this is what was suggested to me from YouTube. What? Okay. What the fuck? I mean, I feel like that's a big sign in the NFL when you start doing commercials. You know that you're trying to cash in because you know you're done. It's always how I felt. I remember with I'm a Giants fan, so it's depressing. It's sad. But back in the day, Eli Manning, when he started doing like Subway commercials and stuff for like Bob's Furniture, I knew like, okay, the time has come. You're trying to cash in on this shit. And also, I wonder like if the Giants get Rodgers. It's interesting because remember Rodgers got beat by fucking Eli Manning twice in the playoffs. So it's a weird thing. I feel like I can't see Rodgers liking that. He probably hates the Giants. He probably hates them so fucking much. That's what I would assume. I assume he hates them. Like he got beat by them in the playoffs twice. Let's look at these. Let's look at these picks. Let's see. All right, Tim Patrick stayed with the Detroit. Okay. Kansas City got their backup again. Miles Sanders going with Dallas right there. Was Miles Sanders on Jacksonville last year? Wasn't
No,
it?
he was on the Panthers.
That's right.
And they paid him a fucking massive contract 2 years ago after he left the Eagles.
Mattinson, that oh god, we can't say this on air. That was terrible.
Yeah.
He's been called a COON.
I didn't
can't say
originate
that.
that. I got
can't
that
say
from someone else. That was not my.
Someone called him
Adoree
COON.
Jackson. Wasn't he just on the Giants?
Yeah, so that's a new thing. I want to bring this up. Adoree Jackson just signed with the Eagles.
Great. I'm
Blew
sure he'll be
off.
a Pro Bowler now.
Blew off. This is the second time, by the way. The second time on the Eagles, by the way. He switches back and forth. This is his second.
He's probably got a house there.
Second sitting.
Olamide Zaccheaus is interesting
Zaccheaus.
in the Bears because
Not a bad sign for him.
Keenan Allen's probably going to walk, and then it's just
Not a bad sign.
Moore and Adunze.
From coming off from the Falcons, correct?
And I don't like him.
Am I right on that? Coming off from the Falcons? Zaccheaus? I thought he was. Am I crazy?
No, I think you're thinking of 2 years ago.
I could be. Where was he last year? I'm almost was he on the Commanders?
Yeah, he was.
That's it. All right. So yester's in the Commanders. That's an interesting team. I think they're the best in the division.
You know what's fucked up is like Daniels had that season with
What the fuck?
Gardner
Minshew to KC.
What's fucked up about that?
All right, so I guess they're locking up with QB too. Okay.
Yeah. But what's fucked up is Daniels had that season with basically McLaurin and a bucket of shit.
Right.
He had a 40-year-old Zach Ertz and Noah Brown and Diami Brown and a bunch of shit.
Oh yeah. Kyle Allen. Who's Kyle Allen? I don't think I know Kyle Allen.
He's probably some like quarterback room type fuck.
Taylor Haneke? Where's he coming from? I'm trying to think about.
Oh, I know this motherfucker because when he was
Where's
on
he at?
Washington, I streamed
right.
him one week, and he ran for like 150 yards and a TD, and got me 25 points and got me to the playoffs, and I won my shit because of
Here's a
Tyler
guy.
Haneke. So I love Tyler Haneke. I don't care.
Mozart to the Raiders.
That's a good landing spot because they don't have shit.
Yeah, you got nothing there.
Geno Smith.
Yeah.
And him.
Well, with the fucking that fucking faggot coach, that rah faggot college coach.
Pete Carroll.
That's it. Yeah.
I feel like I'm on Jeopardy right now.
There you go. Greg Van Rotten signed another deal with the Giants. He actually was good last year. That's a good move. Mac Jones to the Niners. Is he going to?
None of this lists the money or years.
Is Mac?
Oh no, they do list the years, but they don't list. Oh no, wait. Sorry, I'm fucked up.
For a year. So if it just says,
I had a long day of watching trans people go in and out of bathrooms.
Yeah, well, we all have, right? It's 2025.
With Larry the Llama.
Mac Jones.
Larry the sexual harassment llama. It felt almost like, do you remember in Jurassic Park where they're going through the part of the tour?
Oh, yeah, with the DNA.
Like, the molecular guy who shows up and tells them how they stuck the needle in the embryo. And yeah.
What do you think about Mac Jones to the Niners?
That's great. If I'm in a 2-quarterback league, I probably make him like one of my last picks just as a stash.
That fucker on the Niners has not been that great. So,
well, the Niners are where quarterbacks go to make money because apparently Brock Purdy's like mentoring these motherfuckers. Sam Darnold said Brock Purdy, they're probably just sucking each other off, but Brock Purdy was why he succeeded in Minnesota, which I would lead to having Justin Jefferson and
look at Darnold.
TJ Hawkinson and that other motherfucker. I can't remember his name.
I'm surprised that the Vikings are even considering Rodgers because, like, just fucking put anyone there. They can get it to these guys.
I know. I've been saying that for months. It's like, who gives a fuck who's a quarterback? Like, focus on developing everything else. And
I mean, look at the Niners. Look at the Vikings.
Like, stabilized and good. Bring in either a veteran or a rookie quarterback or you're not going to throw into an absolute shit fire because the division is built in a way where unless Daniels gets hurt, the Commanders are just going to fucking pound their asses every year.
All right, look, Kevin Zeitler.
Oh, Khalil Herbert. That's a really good stash for running backs.
That is for Colts right there with
He's
Daniel Jones.
Talented. He's shown a little bit in the passing game. I like that. I like that. If fading Jonathan Taylor, who has been
he's done. DeMarcus Lawrence to the fucking Seahawks. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, he talked a lot of shit. He said the reason that he left there, and you can look it up and get a clip easily, is that he knew if he was playing with the Cowboys, he was not going to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what he said. But go to Seahawks, you're not getting a Super Bowl there either.
Damn, the Steelers got Darius Slay.
Yes, that's one of the best.
Shit.
That's kind of why everyone's saying like the Steelers aren't looking that bad. That's why everyone's saying like if you're Rodgers, maybe go to Steelers.
That Amir Smith-Mazarte guy is just like a special teams person.
We're hearing this. Russ left the building with any contract in New York, of course.
Well, he stayed there a long ass time.
He's the second choice. They're trying to get Rodgers. He's second choice. So if Rodgers goes,
why they're spending so much time investing their time into either one of these assholes. Focus on the draft.
I mean, I'll agree, but it's like if you're gonna make Russell Wilson's the best second choice. You know, he's not a bad second choice. He's got a big arm. We all saw that.
I said this like when Denver I first saw this like clamoring over either one of them. Just fucking bring back Drew Lock. Who gives a shit? At least the guy throws downfield.
It depends what you want to do. Do you want to lose? Or do you want to? The thing is, I don't think it's about bringing back a quarterback. It's about saving face with the fans. That's what this whole thing's about. They want to save face.
I know, but it's like
sad.
you said earlier.
Like,
this market is so built in and established.
Terrible.
They don't need to even win to make money. It's there.
No,
it's
exactly.
a bonus.
They don't care. Evan Ingram.
There
you go.
He's gonna fucking eat there. I mean,
I would
what do they
actually
have to throw to? Jerry Jeudy, who's a big pussy.
No, it's actually that's a good fantasy pick right there for Evan Ingram.
Oh no, sorry, Jerry Judy's on the Browns, but I'll never miss
Who
out.
else is there? Who else is
I fucking hate Jerry Jeudy.
Who else do you have on Denver for passing stuff?
I think it's like Cortland Sutton.
Still?
Marvin Mims.
These are nothing.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, didn't
he's actually got a good spot.
Break the record for tight end receptions or just receptions like 3 years ago?
Yeah, he played really good. I mean, he's been good on the fucking Jaguars. I'm surprised they let him go. If I was him, I would have kept him. Yeah, they just have Sutton, Mims,
and also
no one of note.
What's that guy with the visor? Fuck, Sean Payton, man, that guy's a fucking genius. I don't give a fuck what you say.
He's smart on this one.
I think he's won at least 2 Super Bowls.
Look at Bo Nix. Bo Nix had the best rookie season I've seen in a while. Drafted late in the draft.
Yeah, so it took me a while, but like I'm starting to realize with football, you don't want to invest in the players. You want to invest in the coaching staff and the scheme, and the way that they play. You know,
Marcus Mariota to the Washington Commanders.
Well, he was already there.
Oh, he what? Oh, he signed. He stayed there. Okay.
Yeah, he's just a backup re-signing.
MVS.
Where?
Seattle.
Damn.
Maybe.
Shit. That might be some like.
Maybe a guy named Rodgers wants to go there.
Streaming shit, because this motherfucker blows up. That's interesting. I didn't see that.
That is interesting. I didn't know. I'm looking at
this.
The clone is going to stay in Buffalo.
But the real DeMar Hamlin got
Van Jefferson.
Like he got like $50K.
Young Van Jefferson to Tennessee. Interesting.
I'm sorry. I was still like trying to process DeMar Hamlin getting a fucking new deal.
Look at this. Keith Gainwell, Pittsburgh. Oh, wow. So they want to stay here.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, that's a good stash because Najee Harris is on the Chargers.
Yep.
So it's Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell.
Okay. All right.
And
that's not a bad back.
Jalen Warren is going to get drafted really fucking high now because everyone's always been looking at how good he is per touch, but never had the full allotment of touches and workload.
Here's an interesting thing. I've heard a lot about Murray being traded this year. Jacoby Brissett to the Arizona. Very capable, very, very capable second string quarterback, maybe first. And maybe trading Murray. Is that gonna happen in the year? That could happen, right?
I don't know. I don't care where he goes. I hate that motherfucker.
He's gonna play fucking Fortnite wherever he goes, right?
Fuck off and play Call of Duty in his fucking basement. I don't care what he does. Wait, Jason Pinnock, wasn't he a safety for the Giants?
Yeah, he's a safety. Yeah. Yep. Where do you see that? Cornerback. I doubt it'll happen, but I keep reading that the Giants could give up pick to pay for. Yeah, I keep hearing. Honestly, I have a friend. Here's the thing. My coworker, he's from North Jersey, and he knows. Do you remember like how like
where are you hearing that from? Is this
remember Chris Nee? You remember Chris Nee?
Yeah, he's a lineman he was a guard for the Giants.
Yeah, so he's the nephew of or the son-in-law of Coughlin, right?
Yeah. Chris
so I have a friend,
Sean O'Hara, Kareem McKenzie, Jason Pugh.
So I have a friend.
I know my Giants lineman
who knows Chris Nee, and Chris Nee keeps saying the Giants are trading for Kyle Murray, and I think that's fucking awful.
Why? Like, you're not, even if you do that,
that's a waste of money.
You're not going to finish.
I think we know what Kyle Murray is.
Division.
I think we know what he is. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah, he's a little bitch who is probably going to be like playing baseball.
I mean, I'll give him this. I like that he's good with a bad line. That's all he is. Like, he's good with a bad line because he runs around. But like,
you know, I feel like this is what's going to happen.
That win?
Somebody's going to give him a big contract, and he's going to just fuck himself out of it, like Daniel Jones.
I think he has that.
And end up just wanting to be a streamer full time on Twitch.
I think he has that in Arizona. I think he just doesn't want to play for them. I get that vibe. Like maybe he'll be better somewhere where he actually wants to play.
It's always fun to see fullbacks getting paid. Reggie Gilliam.
Yeah, but it's a forgotten
Pretty
position.
awesome. You're getting $2 million to like
You block.
get a carry every other week.
You block.
And just block your ass off. Yeah.
Oh, it's a good position. All right, DeAndre Hopkins to the Baltimore Ravens. Forgot about that one.
Don't pass over Ty Johnson because he is one of the best
Buffalo.
receiving running backs out there.
And who else they have right there? Who else is their main?
Ray Davis.
That's it.
And James Cook, who's Dalvin Cook's younger brother.
Also a passing guy, right?
But but they didn't really do it because Josh Allen doesn't like to throw to passing. Josh Allen doesn't throw to pass receiving running backs because most Russian quarterbacks don't.
Oh, that could change.
No, the way it works is you're either an immobilized passing quarterback dumping off like Eli to Saquon, or you're a Russian quarterback who rarely ever wants to involve the running backs because you're doing what they would be doing in that moment, so it doesn't matter. Exactly. Damn, Dante Pettis is still in the fucking league.
Yeah, it's funny watching, like, looking at all this, and I'm like, even Leonard Floyd, right? Isn't he fucking old?
He got $10 million.
Yeah, fucking $10 million.
I feel like the Giants could have drafted him, but they passed over him.
Yeah, I saw this. They're signing this linebacker. I don't know about him. How's Foles? Flanagan Foles. He's an Irish black guy. Is that a thing?
I'm sure. I've seen some.
Yeah, I'm looking through all this. There's a lot. All right. Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, stop. Juwan Johnson got.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I saw this.
$1 million a year?
I saw this too.
What the fuck?
Also, isn't this his second tenure back in New Orleans?
Johnson?
He's back, right?
It's like the fucking second string, third tight end. What the fuck?
New Jersey native, by the way.
Who?
Juwan.
Where'd he go to school? He go to like
Rutgers, South Jersey. He's from Glassboro. He's a Penn State guy.
Oh my god, that's a lot of money.
I mean, he's staying there, so they kept him. He's never left.
Is Taysom Hill dead?
I know nothing about Falls either. I mean, the Giants, their linebacker core wasn't that bad last year. Remember that?
No, the defense is not the issue. Well, it is in the secondary.
No, it is. Everything's the issue. No, they're just not a. They're the last in division. Don't act like they're not. Like they're the last.
No, I'm not trying to. I mean, and I don't.
I mean, they got Okereke,
but I think it's beneficial for I mean, if they were in like the same division as the Seahawks or some shit, where everyone's like 7-9,
yeah,
then it makes a big difference on what you do. But when you're with like the team that just won the Super Bowl, the team that almost won the Super Bowl, and a team that has like I think resources to spend money and a decent amount of talent on offense, you're just that bitch in the bottom. Like
I think we can't look at
the shit out
with what the Eagles left off the table. I think we can't look at them as the best in the division. It's the Commanders, it's the Cowboys. I think the Eagles are.
Well, I think a lot of that is going to depend on whether Deebo Samuel is washed or he's going to actually contribute.
All right, this guy says would drafting Carter be the waste of a pick? No, that'd be the best pick, but they won't do it because they're trying to fucking force a quarterback. That's the best pick. I would
Carter?
He's like a defensive back, he's edge rusher.
They don't need that.
They don't because they have.
That's
they kind of
the only
have.
thing they have. That's good.
They got Burns.
No, Edward. Come on, man.
I mean,
Edward. They have
Travis Hunter,
global defensive tackle, Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yes.
That motherfucker they got from the Panthers.
They don't exactly need it.
That's the only good thing on the roster is defensive.
The only thing
lineman.
I would say is
why the fuck would they draft a defensive lineman, bro?
Well, all I'll say is he's the best. He's like, if you're gonna try to say who's the best person to draft, it's Hunter and him.
So what? You're gonna draft him and try and trade him? I mean,
why
fuck
not?
Me, dude.
Why not draft the best available?
That is like the last thing they fucking need.
I mean, that's that. But the Giants, it's like, what do you do? I mean, if Hunter's there, you take Hunter. You know, you take your quarterback.
Didn't Mario Edwards go like first overall?
Yeah, he did. Back in
Wow, now he's signing a 2-year, $10 million deal.
Yeah, not too great.
That is.
I mean, you gotta take that draft spot and actually make it work.
This was cool about defensive linemen. It's like you prove your fucking value and worth. You know, you're not getting like bullshit fugazi fucking deals. If you didn't fucking man up and put it on the table, your balls are getting cut off.
I mean, the Giants have a really good front three.
That's the only thing
can't
they
deny
have is a good fucking defensive.
They got a good front three, and they run a 3-4 defense.
If they fucking draft a defensive lineman, that is something they're planning for like 3 years from now, which I guess is good. But then you sunk all this money into trading for their
Mayor Edwards. Wow, that's crazy. I'm looking at this too. Jesus Christ, make some money off this shit.
Zay Jones on the Cardinals is actually a little bit interesting.
Moving over from where?
I think he's on Jacksonville.
Jaguars? That's what I thought. Okay. Yes. Yeah, he was.
And they have like Brian Thomas and nothing.
No, I agree with you, Edward. Like, if you're going to take the best person in the draft, you take the best person in the draft, and it's probably the best people. The best two people in this draft are Travis Hunter
everybody like
and Abdul with Carter. That's
to then trade them. I mean,
they're gonna take either Sanders or Cam Ward, which is.
But they might not even be
good.
available, and then he's saying you go Carter, which makes sense. But
the Giants are going to trade up.
I don't think it's a good idea to
either
draft somebody with the intentions of trading them because you don't know what the value might be. And if that's the point, then just trade the pick and not the person, you know? Yeah. But the Giants are probably going to just
they're going to be last in division. They're going to win 2 to 3 games.
They're going to be bottom dwellers. So
we're going to have to deal with.
Maybe it makes sense to just draft him and let him develop. But at the same time, it's like behind all these people they put on the defensive line, he's not going to even play that much. So it's like overkill.
I mean, the thing is this: maybe you get lucky and Sanders or Ward works out. I think that's their only option, really. You get lucky.
Only this draft class had like a really good wide receiver that you get early, like last year.
It'd be nice because then you could that would make sense to get a veteran quarterback like Rodgers or Wilson because then you have 2 guys to throw the ball to. That would make sense then. You know, like that I get it then. Like get whatever quarterback, get them the ball, develop them. Next year you get a quarterback.
If any decision you're making is to win now, it's a bad decision.
Exactly.
It's like a waste of money. It's a waste of a roster spot, and it's a waste of developing somebody who's going to be good 3 to 4 years from now when they're actually going to be competitive. Because unless Daniels turns into RG3, they're going to be fucked.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. I got to head out. The Giants are hurt. I can't believe the front office survived. Yeah, no, we agree. Believe me.
I thought they were going to clean house, but
I mean, they will next year. You know, they will next year.
And winning,
they will next year.
Game against,
you're not wrong. They need, but I agree.
Who the fuck was it that they kept in the playoffs by winning that game? It was fucking.
They kept the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was somebody else because they kept them from making the playoffs.
Oh yeah, they beat I know exactly what you're talking about.
Game,
they beat someone to win to take them out.
That game cost them from having
the first pick
to fucking trade up.
Yep. Either way, they're not a smart.
It's like so pathetic and idiotic as the head coach.
They're last in division.
If we win this fucking game and we're like 3-12, and at the end of the year, I'm gonna still see my job. It's like, no, man, that doesn't make a fucking difference.
All right, I like this comment. They had fans flying over stadium with bangs. Everyone would be fired.
Yep.
They
had that guy.
But you know what? I don't think Schoen
parachute in.
I don't think Schoen has really had the money. Like this is the first year we actually had the money to do what he wants. So it's like I get it. Like he looks like shit, but now he actually kind of.
So now he can really send him back.
It's confusing though. They got rid of McKinney to next year get the highest paid safety Like what? It's confusing.
That's what I want. The guy who paid $5 million for Devin Singletary to be a backup now having money to spend.
No, I'll say this: no matter what, DeBoll is gone. Yeah, and you let Barkley walk to be a fucking Hall of Fame guy, first ballot. You know that, of course. And I mean, you know what? Good for Barkley. Even as a Giants fan, good for him. He fucking went to a spot where he would never win. He would never win on the fucking Giants. So
because I drafted him his rookie year in that $500 league, and he made me like $3,000.
Yeah, and then they were recorded saying this, and now the Giants are like, we never want to go in Hard Knocks again. It's like embarrassing.
No, it wasn't Hard Knocks. It was like some other thing.
It was Hard Knocks pregame.
Was it? I thought somebody else was Hard Knocks for that.
It was like the Hard Knocks summer. It was like a in between thing.
Oh God, that's where it all went downhill. Where you're not even the main Hard Knocks. You're like the
I agree.
Secondary.
Never film you while you're trying to make decisions on this shit. You look like a fucking idiot. And they did. They look like fucking idiots. Now you're the guy you left. Fucking won a Super Bowl.
I feel like with this Thome, like already locked in the.
Oh, he's gonna go to the
Steelers. Like what's gonna happen?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Sense. I mean, he's already there.
He still hasn't decided yet. So we'll
go
see.
on the Paul McAfee show and bitch about how neighbors didn't run the right route.
I don't know. I kind of like personally. I kind of like Rodgers because he's like a weirdo ayahuasca fuck.
Yeah, it's more interesting than
Personally, I like him.
Actually, you know what? It's not. I feel like if they had DeVito at quarterback, it'd still be weird as fuck. Then if you had Russell Wilson, it'd still be weird as fuck.
High school quarterback.
Rodgers would be weird as fuck. It's like levels of how distracting and obnoxious you want that position to be.
DeVito's a high school quarterback that got fucking the start, and he actually did okay. Just sometimes that works.
I can't hate him for, getting $1,000+ per pizza place to go and sign shit and sell sauce.
Go do that. Go do that deal with Rouse sauce. Go do it.
Doing Prego commercials with his mom.
Rouse, come on, Rouse is not a bad sauce. He picked the right sauce. You know Rouse?
I don't know, but the way you said it feels racist.
It's RAOS, Rouse. Decent sauce. Not gonna lie.
Nah, I don't know. That feels like a microaggression.
It does. Well, ending on that, I gotta head out, man.
All
right. See you guys, and thanks for everyone who tuned in. I love that. We'll talk about more football. Maybe we should talk about more football in general.
Yeah, I mean the draft's coming up pretty soon.
I mean, we got 207 people watching our shit. Maybe that's a sign.
Well, it's episode 131.
There you go. We're almost at 133, which would be a Freemasonic number there. All right, I see some arguing there. Jones was already locked in contract. The crappy one for Cap. I don't call any team wanted to buy Jones' contract and Barkley signing. Yeah, no one wanted to buy Jones' contract.
No, that's true. Yeah,
but I'm not gonna lie. Watch Jones have a good season in Indianapolis where he doesn't have to give a shit about the New York media.
I mean, Anthony Richardson can't throw more than 10 to 15 yards fucking away. No, I'm sorry. All he can do is throw 10 to 15 yards away. He can't throw intermediate short passes where he makes his reads. He's not really a quarterback. He's just a glorified Tim Tebow.
But with Jones, I think he was just like fucking so psyched out by that whole New York media. It's like he couldn't have any kind of fun.
Remember how
he didn't have any time
breastfeeding him and shit? He was like the next.
Well, that's what's going on with that.
Because
Jackson Dart, same thing.
And they were he was sucking their teats off, and it was like too many outside factors that went to that pick.
Yep. Well, that was Gettleman. Gettleman fucked this whole team. Gettleman is the reason why this team is so fucked up. That's you want to go back to the catalyst, it's Gettleman. Gettleman fucked this whole team up that was like fucking 6 years ago. He fucked this team up for the next 10 years. That's what it is.
Well, you know what fucked them up is when you drafted Barkley that early, it worked out for 1 year, but then he was hurt every single other fucking year after that.
Didn't matter. He had a fucking shit line.
Now, where it totally fucked him over. So Gettleman is like the
It's Gettleman. He's the
Antichrist.
catalyst. Yep. Gettleman is basically, if you didn't have Gettleman, if you had
And
Jerry Reese,
For some
only be in a different
assholes that
spot.
constantly talk about he was into like hog mollies and the offensive line.
Yeah,
we
it's a
haven't
joke.
had a good
The worst
offensive
line
line
of
this
ever.
entire fucking time. And that's why either Dalen Jones fucking sucked or when he was good, they gave him more credit for being good because he overcame it.
Well, next time we'll talk more about football next time. I think
Yeah,
it's a
we're
good
gonna have
topic for us.
actually Mike and the Mad Dog next week.
Yeah,
So-
next week's Mike and the Mad Dog. Until next time, I'll see you, man. And everyone out there, subscribe. You know, do we want? We're gonna talk about more football. I think that's kind of our niche. Well, it's stuff we follow. We follow this every day, so you know, fantasy football, all that shit. So, all you guys watching, thank you guys for watching. And click that subscribe button. I don't know if you're on YouTube. I don't know. Click it. Why not? What are you gonna do? All right, see you guys.